I got still have questions for Dylan.
You know, talking to Thayer, feels like for instance, mini camp at OTAs, the offensive line has had to play with one hand tied behind your back, not being able to fight back the way you could today in the past. How refreshing was it to finally be able to engage the way you guys engaged?
It felt good. I mean, we always go through those growing pains, obviously, when they're rushed with no pads on there, slippery and all that type of stuff. So it feels good to be able to get that extra surface area. Obviously, as an offensive lineman, that's what we're looking for, the near points and things like that. So it felt good. It felt good being back to getting to real football because obviously we can't run the ball like we want to during those OTA periods. And so just getting our fits now, getting our combinations. This is really like the best part for the offensive line because we're trying to get those fits together. You know, it's like different bodies, different people that we're working with. So this is the biggest and most important time for us.
Dylan, the offensive line came in with a chip on their shoulder today. You guys smacked back. How good did that feel?
That felt good, man. I mean, you know, we chip and chirp back and forth. And we got two vocal people on the other side of the ball. And so they make it a little bit easy, you know, having that energy and stuff towards them. And so, but obviously we got some competitors over there. And so that's really the biggest thing. Have fun in practice and know that we're competing.
You got to work on the run game today, as you mentioned. What did you think of what Zamir was able to do, and also Alex, what he was able to do?
I mean, obviously just having Zamir last year, seeing a little bit of that, and then continuing for him to grow, and then being new with Alex and Amir and all the backs that we have, just building that confidence. You know, like, okay, this scheme, this is how we're going to block it up. This is what it feels like in practice, so that when we get to the game opportunities, you know exactly what it is that he's trying to do.
Everybody knew how good Christian was, but has it even surprised you guys working together today?
I mean, no, just playing against him last year, just having a little bit of that, and then just knowing what type of person he is, type of player, just knowing he's very high. So just seeing the snap count, like looking at the scout report last year, like he's on the field almost all the time. So we knew that was going to be a big thing, and just helping in practice because like you're getting one of the best players at the position each and every week. So it's just like practicing way down is going to help us grow. It's beautiful, man. I'm not trying to leave, to be honest. I mean, it's been great weather. The wind is blowing right now. It's not crazy. And then just the wind this morning in practice is beautiful. It's like 78 degrees. I'm not sweating as soon as I wake up in the morning. Like, it feels good. So I'm happy about it. I love it.
That's coming off the ocean, by the way.
Absolutely.
You mentioned the running game. How important is it, like week 1, September 8th, when you guys play the Chargers, for the running game to be something that this team can hang their hat on?
Yes, it's going to be very important. Obviously, that's what we pride ourselves on as the offensive line. Like, if we can get the run game on, it makes the whole game plan easier. You know, it's like if we have to play from behind or we're second and long each time, it's just like we can sort of condense our playbook, and that really hurts us as an offense. So making sure that we can sort of show our identity early on in the season, I feel like that'd be very big for the offensive line.
Can you talk about Dylan Labe?
Obviously, you guys came in together at the draft. How does that help your guys' chemistry, the fact that you guys have been here together since the beginning?
It helps out a lot, man. I mean, Darren and I were roommates when we first came in, so like the first couple months as my rookie year, we were sitting there, we're talking about plays, we're talking about the cars that we're going over. It's like little things that's done led up to this point. It's just like it's a great opportunity for both of us. And so even like last year, it's like there was times where somehow they end up at left tackle and we're playing together, or vice versa. It's just like there's been a lot of things that sort of led up to this moment. And so I mean, it's really been an easy transition working on.
Will you talk about Dylan Labe, please?
I'm sorry.
The rookie Dylan Labe.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, he just has great hands out of the backfield, and then his vision. And, just with, I feel like all the backs it's really going really well with them, especially their vision and opportunity. But I think Dylan has a great opportunity to be successful.
How's that transition been for you, going from the left side to the right side?
It's been more natural, I would say. Just talking to the coaches and them seeing me early on with the OTAs, they felt like that would be an opportunity for myself. And, I mean, I'm excited to be able to be back in that position because not knowing how the league worked and operated, I didn't expect to move to left after playing my final season in college there, right? And I knew that for myself, I was like, it's possibly center, possibly guard, but not knowing that, especially how it played out my rookie year, I played like 3 positions in the first 5 weeks. That was very unexpected for myself. And then I feel like with me going back to my original position that I'm most confident at, I feel like it's going to be great.
Did you push for that with past coaches, or were you just kind of so young in the league and just kind of let it play out?
I was young in the league, so I was just, for myself, just doing what the team needed me to do. And so when that opportunity was brought to me, it was like week 5, we were going against the Chiefs. And it was just like, literally Tuesday morning as we were coming out, just like, we're going to slide you to left guard. So, I mean, for myself, it's just like, I didn't know what the league was going to look like. I knew it was business. I knew there were going to be different opportunities for myself. But knowing that that's how it would shake off for me early on in my career, I definitely did not expect that.
KT brings a different type of energy than a lot of head coaches. How much are you guys feeding off of that during training camp here?
I mean, he makes it easy to be yourself. I feel like that's one of the biggest things that you can see with players. You sort of saw it early on when he took over, like how the energy sort of picked up. It's just like the thing that he speaks. It says it's like you sort of feel it. You see what I'm saying? Like you can feel what AP saying. That's his biggest thing. You got to feel when he's saying. And it's just like he makes you want to play for other players. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't. It's not harsh. It's just like you feel AP saying, and then it's just like with him having that experience as a player, he know what it is that he's saying, and it sort of helped us pick up on that.
Last two guys. Go back to talking about the right side. Did they come to you and propose it, or did you say, hey, look, I'd be more comfortable going back to the right side?
Each year we have exit meetings, and so we talked, and he was just saying, hey, this is what we think, this is what we look like, and we sort of had a conversation back and forth about it. And so as I came back to, and we took a look at OTAs between myself, Coach Craig, Coach Guest, like we all had a conversation talking about it. And once we saw like the first look, okay, this is how it looks. Like you're running well, you're doing well. It was like, okay, this is what we're gonna try you with. And so it was a great opportunity to have that conversation in my career. Like, okay, this is what we think looks good. I know that you feel confident here. Let's try it. And then once they like what they saw, I was like, okay, let's roll. So that felt good. As my
Like you talk about getting thrown into the fire as a rookie today, PJ plays, had to go step in with the ones, going to Max Crosby. How do you feel like the rookie did on that right?
I feel like you did really well today. Obviously in this league, it's like next man up. So it's just like it'll be a week where you never would experience or expected something. I was like, that's how it was for me in my rookie year. I was like, I went in there right guard, and then situation happened to where the next week I had to play center, and I wasn't expecting that. And so it's just like just being ready when your numbers call. I was like, that's the biggest thing for you. So just take the opportunity whenever you get it, and then run with it.
Thanks, Dylan.
Appreciate y'all. Thank you.